something. Ding it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now it's Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
On the zone read, they'll go with Bidet. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Throwing Nix. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He has a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In motion, the tight end. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession. Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass. Now it's second and 10. To throw is Nix. Setting up the screen for Harvey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12. Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. Here's Nix. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. On fourth down, out is the rookie sixth-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to punt. As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That's some strong running. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. They go play action, and now here's Oladokun. Now he'll tuck this and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. Down the right sideline. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, 48 yards. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it as we resume action. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And coming out now, the Broncos. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Nix to the air. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
One play action. Here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And outbounds right around the 20.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Off the play fake. Nix. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Sutton. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
Williams on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Oladokin looking to pass it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down. 12 yards to go.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Oladokin from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And here's Matt Araiza now.
For the Chiefs.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix got his man complete over the middle. It's Harvey. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Nix from the shotgun. Finding room at midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Nix looking to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On 3rd down, Harvey. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
1st down, Denver.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Nix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. To throw, Oladokin. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Here's 2nd and 7. In motion goes the tight end. Oladokin. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Oladokin. Quick slant to Brown. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
19.
Looking to throw. Oladokin. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And fighting down inside the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 74 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Broncos 3.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Back to throw. Nix. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Looking to throw. Nix. That'll be complete to Harvey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw, here's Nix. And that's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now it's Nix. They'll try and do this himself. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it down with Harvey. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up it.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
Well, the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
60 Eagles, 60.
And Oladokin going to throw it here. And this is going to be incomplete.
Just a disaster of a series here. 3rd and long, no one open anywhere. This ball just has to be thrown to the sideline.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 18. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver's offense ready to go again. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Toss to Harvey, running right.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 61 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
To kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Let's go now. Hey.
From the shotgun, Oladokin. They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Now Oladokin. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's the Chiefs punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Broncos, 1st down. A gain of 15.
Nix going to give to Hardy. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Nix to the air. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Nick's going to tap this forward. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Back to the air with Nix. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Nick's going to give this to Bidet. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
So I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Open man, and again it's Sutton. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Chiefs now down by 4. A little over 40 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
Let's go.
Here's Oladokin. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Oladokin. And that's complete to Brown. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's 1st down.
36-yard line.
He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Ready.
27 seconds to play as they come up on a second down.
19. Cut it.
He'll look to throw. Oh, this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Brings up second and 15.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
One final throw for Oladokun. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.